Hey, what's up everybody? We're back. It's another video here. And man, I'm really excited I went over to a new thrift store today. It was called Second Ave Thrift Superstore. It's located in North Wales, Pennsylvania. I spent $284.74, and I also earned a bunch of loyalty member points that it can be used for 10% off in the future. So I have 3 trips where I could get 10% off my next load, which is cool. Especially for resellers out there. You know how it is. You know, every dollar matters. So why not take advantage of that loyalty program they got going on? So today here, I have an awesome collection of stuff. So let's get rolling. First off, we got a Guitar Hero guitar. This right here, this resells pretty well. Good chunk of change with it. You're going to be flipping this pretty quickly. Right now, they move like hotcakes for me still. Even before pandemic, after pandemic, they're selling well. I will expect to get at least $30 minimum. I'll probably shoot around 45 for it, so we'll see what happens, especially with the Guitar Hero 5 guitar. Next up, we got a Superman Lunchbox from 1998. This right here is a good flip. I see them going online from 20 to 40 bucks, and that right there, you're guaranteed to make some money on some Superman memorabilia, especially if it's over 20 years old. It's time to consider that it's like, that's in the area you want to aim for, because people, the demographic that wants it is right around my age, I guess, or collectors that are starting to become a thing again. Like, there's a lot of collectors out there, and it's really happening with collectibles. And that takes me to my next piece here. It's Walt Disney World Beauty and the Beast snow globe. Now this thing is an awesome piece. My friend Tiger spotted this out from afar. He said, yo man, check this one out. I said, oh yeah, that's a must grab. $16.99. It had a yellow sticker on it. It was like 50% off, I think. So it ended up being like only like $8 or $9, I think. So that was pretty cool. I mean, yeah, it's missing some figurines and whatnot, but like somebody's gonna buy this just for the main 2 in the middle there, and that's really all you need. And you're gonna make pretty good profit with this. You could probably shoot around, I'd say start around 150, and you're probably going to work your way back down, probably end up selling it around 70 to 90, and that's going to be a pretty good flip right there. So next up, we got Connect 4. Now generally I stay away from board games. They don't really do well for me, but today it was a little different. I entered this store and I spent about 30 minutes in the board game section. First things first, this was not the first game I saw. I think I was pulling for strings at this point after I found the first game I saw, which I'll bring up in a second. But this Transformers Connect 4 is going for right around 20 bucks. I was able to score it for $4.99 with a purple tag, and I think it ended up being 30% off, so I got it a little cheaper than that. So that's always good there, and that'll be a pretty good flip. Next up on our board games, I found this Marvel Superheroes board game. Now, with board games, again, it gets really tricky. If a lot of the pieces are missing, you know you're going to miss, and it's going to hurt. This here, I saw ones on eBay were going from like 20 bucks to like 80 bucks. And that right there is like such a weird window to me that I was ready to take a risk, especially if it was only $4.99 with a purple tag. And, you know, 33% off of that, you're going to get a good value there, and it's a good item. And I looked inside. It looks like it has like a decent chunk of everything that's in there, so that'll be a good flip. This next board game is called Polar Dare. This game here, I've never seen it, never heard of it. I usually look for the lettering. When you see lettering like this, it kind of right away sparks interest to me. I'm like, man, that's like some like vintage lettering or something. And right away, you know that that's going to be a decent flip because of... yeah, I mean, just throw it in your eBay, Google, and like 1991, Milton Bradley. So I pulled this up. Complete versions of this game were going for like $100, like daily, which is kind of crazy to me. It's absurd because I've never even heard of this game. I mean, I was born in '93, but still, I think this would have been like kind of like in the mix. I would have seen it once or twice, but you know, if Milton Bradley pumps a game out and it doesn't do well, they kind of just pull it and they move on to the next one, and that could be the case with that game. So I don't really know. Another thing that I found in that section was this Rockin Rhythms electric guitar. Now, I grabbed this because one of the key signs I saw on this from afar was this KB Toys sticker at the top. Now, I don't know if you know, KB Toys was a toy store way back in like the 90s, I guess. And it was a pretty cool toy store, and you would go inside, probably pick out a toy or something. But anyway, I saw that price tag, and I was like, man, KB Toys isn't around anymore. And if this thing is new in box still, It's got to have a little bit of value there. I didn't see anything online. I saw a similar one go for a chunk. They had this priced at $12.99, which I thought was pretty high, but at the end of the day, it's new in box and it's pretty old. So I'm gonna roll the dice and say I could probably pull $100 for this. I know you're probably like, man, you're crazy, you're out of your mind. But you know, I'd like to do a follow-up video with this eventually, and I'll show you guys that I could probably pull $100 for that. Next up, we got this Harry Potter board game. I didn't even look this one up. I've just never seen a Harry Potter board game, and I know Harry Potter is going to be around for years to come, and this is going to be a decent flip. I have some Harry Potter gear that I could pair with this too. That's also important. If you have stuff that's been sitting around, make sure you look for stuff to pair it so you can obviously get that out and get it moving, because dead stock is not always awesome when you could have that money and you could be flipping it again, buying more stuff. So here's the home run of the day. I saw this immediately and I said, whoa, this is a piece. I mean, WF, this logo, I mean, I know they're doing a lot of reprints nowadays, but I knew this was like something original, and the box is in beautiful shape. I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of wear from like somebody stacking board games on top, but I mean, the colors are all intact. I mean, the only negative I have here is going to be trying to get this price tag off without ripping this. So I'll be doing that with I like to use a blow dryer to do that, and if you do it right with the right heat and you know you get the right angle on it, you're going to be beautiful. And man, I mean, I really commend this store too, because they seal their board games with a rubber band. Most stores put tape on it, destroy the whole value, and they didn't do that. But man, I opened this thing up, look at this inside. I mean, so anyway, a lot of the cards are there too. I didn't count them all, but they're there. And boards like this, there's 4 of them on eBay right now. The box alone is on eBay right now for $200. A sealed brand new board game is $2,300 on eBay. So an opened one, I saw one listed for about $1,100. Now that's a home run, people. And that's what I'm out here looking for. I mean, you know, you're not going to find home runs every day when you're out there, but every now and then you're going to hit one like this, and you're just going to walk the bases on that one, because this is going to go for a lot of money. And I'm pretty positive on that. Next up, got a little gift from my dad. Little Marines. Once a Marine, always a Marine. He likes Marine stuff, and I mean, this is beautiful. Somebody carved this out of wood or something, and that's just a nice piece. Good gift. While you're out thrifting, remember, take care of your loved ones, because they took care of you. And next up, we got The Last Supper. Jesus always does well for me. The Last Supper kills it pretty much every time. I noticed right away, it's a unique piece. It's on copper, and right away to me, that's a really good sign. And they had it priced at $9.99, violet tag, bang, you know, 33% off. We're gonna get good profit on that one, people. Oh, back to the board games. Found this Scooby-Doo puzzle, glow in the dark, 100-piece puzzle. Believe it or not, this is from 2000. This is a 21-year-old puzzle. It's going for $100, people, and that's a good profit right there. I'm telling you, when you see this Cartoon Network logo, you're going to know that that's some good money. Those kids want this stuff now. You know, they're going to have it on their wall. They're going to put it in a frame. Who knows what they're going to do with it? I don't know. But people are paying $100 for the puzzle, people, and that's good profit. The Peanuts movie. Now, oftentimes, I love Snoopy. Joe Cool is the man. Loved him growing up. This box here, it's not cool. But this will still sell. I saw one on eBay, $118, new in box. This box is a little beat up, but I still think I'll pull over $50 for this Snoopy. I have a couple other Snoopies like that I'll probably even toss in a lot. When you bundle things, it sells faster. All right, so that's it for the first box there. We're gonna move over to the next bag. Hey Tiger, can you do me a solid and pass me that bag over there? Yep. Thank you, man, appreciate you. We'll start off with this bag here. So I got this John Deere Ertl. This is this is die cast, people. This quality of this, right? I mean, I saw a few on eBay for right around like $29.99 to $59.99. Somebody's gonna buy these, and I honestly was really in a mood to buy this because I sold an Ertl truck today, and I was like, you know what? I talked to an Ertl collector today, and this guy was so passionate, and I said, man, there's probably other people like that guy. And hey, thanks for your sale. You know who you are. Another Lunchbox, SpongeBob from 2000. Like I said, man, things that are 20 years old, you know, you got to start looking at these things because they're pulling a profit and people want that stuff. There's collectors that are putting things on shelves and, you know, that's who you got to find. This was a fun find. My buddy, Corey, he's always scooping these bike parts. I saw this bike seat. I ran over to it immediately. It looked like it was different. It had springs on the bottom. It said Cloud 9. I said, wow, that's probably soft. That's a great brand name for a seat. I've never even heard of them. And I did one quick Google search, and I didn't even really need a Google search. I saw $299, and I said, whoa, that's a good price, because I know bike seats get expensive. And this bike seat alone is going for $49.99, people. Right away, that's just amazing. That's good profit. I mean, I can't stop enough. Look for bike parts. Seriously. Bike parts, if you, honestly, and the way I learned this knowledge is just by going out there and you take the risk. I mean, yeah, you're going to be out there with your phone your first year or two. But after that, I mean, you're always going to be pulling your phone out. But still, when you get out there, you're going to be like, oh, I know this, I know that, I know this, I know that. You know, you're going to be moving quick. Again, over here, we got SpongeBob SquarePants. He's a good flip. I saw the tag on the back. He's 20 years old. This is really good condition for 20 years old. I saw a blue tag, that's cool, but no discount there, but still. I saw a good way to clean stuffed animals is use Windex. If you use a little bit of Windex and you rub it a little bit, it comes right off. All right, on to the sneakers for today. Old pair of Nikes. I mean, a lot of these didn't have price tags, and she came up and she was making prices up on the spot, which I hate. But I love it sometimes. Sometimes people just like make good prices. I mean, these are a little worn out, but they're unique. I mean, they're still going to sell. They're going to pull. I paid $8.99 for these, so that's not a bad buy. Jordans, a lot of Jordans. Make sure you look at the codes, people, on these shoes. The codes on the shoes are what's crucial. It'll be like a 5 digits with a dash followed by 3 more digits. If you punch that into eBay, you're gonna get the price ranges on these. And I mean, if you're paying like $3.99 for a pair of Jordans and they're going for that, I mean, there's a lot. And even if they're really destroyed, you can either clean them up, put new laces in them, give them a little pop, take really good photos of them. And then, you know, a lot of kids are customizing these sneakers nowadays. They're giving them new life. And, you know, if you can't afford nice sneakers, you're buying these. I mean, I bought these because it was kind of like a Marty McFly colorway. And, yeah. So I saw these Lebrons there. I mean, missing laces, different insoles. But, I mean, $14.99, believe it or not, they're going for like $100. And, I mean, yeah, it's missing laces. I'll still pull over $50 for these. I guarantee it. I really guarantee I'll pull over $50 for those. Now, oftentimes, when you're out in the field, make sure you source for people that you know love certain things. Like, I know a handful of these Notre Dame Irish fans that go crazy for these. And they're hush puppies. I'm not even going to say the price on camera because I'm going to sell these to somebody who's probably going to watch this video. You know who you are. You'll contact me. Slide in my DMs. I got these for you. You know who you are. That'll do it for the shoes. On to the next bag that Tiger just brought me. I think this is the last bag. I'm pretty sure. But, all right, so this one here was a weird buy. Bruce Jenner starting lineup. I usually stay away from starting lineups. Now, people, here's the thing with starting lineups. You need to know this now. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, and if you can't name them off the top of your head, then don't buy it. I did buy one the other day. It was Bo Jackson. It came with a rookie card and everything. That thing's going for like $199 on eBay. So that's going to be good profit eventually when that sells. It's not going to sell right away, but that's okay. Small items, I don't mind putting away for a little bit and waiting on them because sometimes you just got to wait for the right moment. Like I have a ton of Mission Impossible Legos right now, and it seems like Mission Impossible to sell them right now. But there's a Mission Impossible movie coming out soon, so they're going to sell. Next up, I got this Taos bag. Now, I don't know. I don't know if it's authentic. Ladies, you can probably tell me in the comments. I don't even know if Taos is like a really good brand or not, but I did one kind of quick Google search, and I said, Taos bag with eyes. And it came up kind of right away, and... you know, I saw another one there, and it was selling retail for like $695 plus shipping. And I was like, wow, maybe I hit a gold mine. And another key sign that this was a really good bag was that it was in my cart, and I leave my cart astray sometimes. You always got to keep an eye on your cart, because you got to think there's other sharks in the water out there at the thrift store, and they're looking for, they smell blood, they see a cart, it's unattended. Oh no, where did he go? Is it an unattended cart? Are they putting things back? Who knows? Somebody might just take it from your cart and be, oh, I didn't know. And if you don't catch them, they're leaving with your stuff. But this lady picked up the bag and she said, wow, this is a sick bag. And oftentimes I will say to the person, hey, I'll sell this to you right outside. And it seems like a scumbagish thing to do, but we're in this for profit, people. You can't just give things away. You got to make some money every now and then. That's how businesses are. And, I did this one time when I went to a Goodwill. I bought a scooter, and the lady said, where'd you get the scooter from? And I had already paid for it, and I said, I'll sell it to you for $2 more than what I paid. And she was like, deal. Just look out for the people. All right, next up. This was also another Tiger find. Tiger passed this one off to me. It's a Daffy Duck mug. This is a cool mug. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but somebody is. And they got Daffy in the morning. That's a nice mug there. That'll sell for right around $20. Free post office bags. I picked some of those up today. Next up, the weirdest buy today was this one. Now, I'm going to open this up real quick before I talk about it, mainly because I don't remember the name. It is Alnor Volometer. Don't be afraid to Google things. I Googled this thing. So this thing apparently does it measures like air pressure or something. Now, I knew it was really old when I opened this up. My friend does antiques a lot, and he gives me a lot of this knowledge. And so it's very important to listen and, take notes almost in a sense in your head and say, he's picking up a lot of antiques. I'm here to learn. So, this is a leather strap handle. Right away, I know that they're not doing that too much, and these are like rivets in the top almost. So I know they're not using those too much anymore either. So, quick Google search. I Googled some Alnor Volometers, and Volometers came up. I might even be saying the word right, but whatever. A lot of these Volometers came up, and they were going for like $1,100, $1,200, $1,300. This could be the best buy of the day. I have no idea yet. I paid $39.99 for it. I felt like a sucker paying that much, but it is what it is. And as I picked it up too, it was also like an ego thing too. As I picked this item up, this guy came over, another shark in the water. He smelled blood. He said, whoa, what is that? That's a cool item. And I could tell he was trying to get over there, and I picked it up before him, and you could tell he was very interested. And I researched it. He's like, what'd you find, man? And you could tell he was trying to buy it too, but I got there and I got it before him. Now, it's got a lot of cool accessories and stuff. I don't know what I'm going to get for this. This is like 100% a dice roll, but I was so confident after picking up that board game from the start. I was like, man, I'm in profit zone already. And so I just rolled with the punches on that one, and we'll see what that returns. The box is not in the best shape, but you have to remember this thing is really, really old. They're not using screws. That's a key sign to something being really old. They didn't use normal screws that you see all the time. It looks like they use these rivets. You see it? It's like they hammered that in. It's like a leather case. Couple more items here. This Heritage bag was only $5.99. I see that they're going for like $30 to $40 for a tote bag. Tote bags are nice. Women like the tote bags, and I bought it. And it's made in Pakistan. It's a very high quality tote bag, honestly. And I also bought, this was the last item I got. It was a Nintendo Wii, untested, but I paid up a little bit on the Wii. And it was mainly because when I picked it up, this is what I had. It's rubber banded, everything's together. As you can see here, somebody in the back didn't know what parts go with the Wii. And right here you can see we have an Amazon smart plug in there. And this is an official Amazon smart plug, and they retail for $24.99. And I kind of wanted one anyway, and I was going to buy one kind of recently. So I bought the smart plug that came with a Wii, and you can't beat that. And the Wii also came with this weird adapter for Macs, which I think it's like a Euro plug or something, but that's kind of cool. And if this thing works, I paid $30 for it, so we'll see. Hey, so I think we got to the end of it there. That's about everything. And I just want to say, hey, one more item. This lamp. Now, I see these lamps oftentimes. I knew this lamp because my grandmother gave me a lamp one time, and it was going for like a ton of money. And I said, you know what? Like my dad put it in the garage, and I was like, man, that lamp's going for like $100, $200. And he said, no way, you're out of your mind. I listed it. I found it in the store, Pottery Barn. It's going for like $400 to $500 retail, or maybe it was like a $1,200 lamp. It was very expensive. I don't know why, but it was a very expensive lamp. Now, I noticed the style of the lamp, and I said, man, this is very bizarre. Like, you pick this end up, or if you twist it, it like turns or whatever. I don't know. This thing is a bizarre looking lamp. And I looked it up. I saw parts of the lamp were going for like $30 to $40. I think a whole complete lamp that works, I might be able to pull like $200-300 for it. So we'll see. I mean, yeah, I'm shooting the moon there, but I will guaranteed pull 50 or more for this lamp. Well, thanks for watching, people. That's the end of the video. Sucks that it was 20 minutes long, and I'm really sorry for that. I paid $284 for all that stuff there, and wow, yeah, honestly, it was a great time at this thrift store. I highly recommend them, and I will be back for more. Stay tuned, keep watching, subscribe. Hey, what's up, people? We're back. One more quick item. I totally forgot I got this. It's all included in that lot. As you can see, I took the mic off, everything like that, but I wanted to bring this up. This is a beautiful piece of artwork. They had this behind the counter. Now, oftentimes when you go to a thrift store and there's things behind the counter, you want to avoid it. I mean, I tend to. I mean, yeah, I say you want to avoid it, but you will find gems back there. But it's like, if you're just starting out, stay away from it, because they oftentimes Google all the prices, I assume. But this here, when you find things like this that are very hard to look up, you can win big. I said, how much do you want for this? Now, a few months ago, I sold a foil art Blau map, world map. It was Blau was like a traveler. He traveled from Europe all the way to like America. I don't know. He did it. They charted his map on a foil piece of paper. It was gold foil. It's very nice, and it was framed. And I got that for $3 at a flea market. Now, I saw this. It was a geisha chick. I hope I'm saying it right. But yeah. I said, how much for that? And she said $19.99. And I said, sign me up. Look at this piece. This is such a beautiful piece. Even the frame alone, people, is worth over $20. I'll tell you that right now. I bet I get anywhere from, I might get $200 to $400 for this. And it sounds crazy saying that, but the frame is immaculate. And I don't think it's a print because of the foil. But yeah, it's a really nice piece. Yeah, it's a really nice piece. We'll see what happens. And, you know, I really think I hit big on this one, too. Thanks for watching again. Sorry.